I had the weirdest dream last night. Or, not last night, like a few hours ago, because I woke up at like 5 and didn't go back to bed till almost 8. Basically, it started like at Hillsdale, or not Hillsdale, at the San Mateo Cinemark, and we were just finishing watching the Minecraft movie. I'm coming out, and I see some of my teachers from Fusion, like, you know, my middle school, and I go and say hi while my mom is riding around on roller skates for some reason, and like shit like that. Then after the movie, or after that, I'm going around the San Mateo area, and I see Trevor, and I think he was with like Seslov or something like that. I don't know, but like, I don't know. Samantha was there, and I stole Trevor's Camaro, and then Samantha, either she was knocked out in the back seat or fell asleep for some reason in the backseat of Trevor's car. And so I stole his Camaro and then began to drive over, I don't know, just drive around, I guess. I was togging or something like that. Then, for some reason, like, Lily called me from, like, I don't know, like a mental hospital / a juvenile detention center. And I went over there. And I don't know, I was visiting, and Samantha, mind you, was asleep in the backseat of the Camaro this entire time. And Lily then is like, you gotta get me out of here. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I like did some sort of forms or requests and got her out. But then she's like, run! You gotta hustle now. We gotta go. And I'm like, what? Wait, we just were allowed out. And she's like, oh, now! And then we had to, like, run. I'm like, this makes us look really suspicious. And then I continue through the mental hospital, or not, whatever, the prison thing. And then we get outside, and lo and behold, I guess we were not supposed to be able to leave or something, and it was a trick. A plans, plots, ploys, and schemes trick, if you would. Then, after that, there's like one of those, like, I don't know, it was like a maintenance truck or something like that. And, we hide in the back of it, and I had parked, like, over a bridge, like, several blocks away. And I'm like, you gotta jump out when I tell you. And so then we're driving, and we head over to the Bridgepoint area, and it's, like, moving by really fast. Like, I'm hanging off the bottom of, like, this. It's like the trucks that, like, have the cars on them. Like there's, like, a ramp, and the cars go on it. And she's, like, nestled in, like, a corner, and I'm, like, basically hanging on, like, upside down, only, like, a little bit of support under me. And then we turn a corner, and the edge of we turn a corner into Bridgepoint near the Panera, and the edge of the, whatever it's called, the like, ramp thing gets, like, basically hooked on, like, a signpost, and then bends, and it jerks the, like, truck around fully until it, like, is up against the side of like a hill where the sign was, and I kind of like fall over and roll down the other side of the hill. Then I'm like, oh, I should probably check on the driver or whatever, and so I do, and then I get up the hill, and I'm like, hey, your truck got clipped on the side. And then the guy was like, that's really suspicious. Why are you here? You look all battered up. And I'm like, oh, I just, I saw the thing. And he's like, I'm going to be calling this one in. And then he calls the officers or whatever. And then he's like, he talks on the phone, and then he's like, oh, you two are some of those missing convicts or something. And then, he's like, I'm going to get you. And then I, like, punch him in the face and, like, knock him over, or punch him in the face a few times and knock him over down the hill, and he goes rolling and tumbling. The truck driver might have been Ty Gannon. Actually, now that I remember it, but he was like a white Ty Gannon with a mustache. No, I think it was just Ty with a mustache. And we run to the parking lot, the Panera Bread parking lot, in Trevor's Camaro. And then Samantha, I'm like, Samantha. And then Samantha's like, what? And like, we're running. The police are after us. And she's like, oh, okay. And then, like, we drive for a little bit. And then I get out and have to grab something. And Samantha's like, I'll drive. And then Inbar, like, appears in the car or something like that. And I think Harish was there, too, sitting in the middle seat. And, like, I don't know. Like, the specific outfits for everyone was Samantha with her the jeans with that, like, get, like, baggier at the like, kind of, calf to ankle area. Harish was wearing the same outfit that he wore that day at D-Tech. Inbar was wearing that blue and white checkerboard sweater and jeans, and Lily was, like, wearing, like, a skirt and, like, I don't know, just, like, a t-shirt or something like that. And then, I don't know, it was really vivid. It was just such a weird dream. And then we made it away from the police at some point. And then I think Samantha, like, I was like, get out! And she's like, oh, okay. Opens the door and tumbles out the door while driving at, like, 70 miles an hour. And I had to jump in the front seat. But Samantha then also somehow, like, appears back in the car. Like, we're like, how'd you get there? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't know, it was such a weird, it was an odd dream. It's pretty funny, though. But yeah, that was the dream I had.